Good morning, Standard 8. This 9 chapter, last page remain to explain. Here today I am explaining effects and consequence. Effects and consequence means after the revolt of 1857, what are the effect fall on the country, on the Indians, we can say. What are the correction done by the British government, what happened by on the Indian people or soldier after this report. The revolt was not successful against the Britishers, however, it still ushered in a new era of change. What is telling कि though the revolt was not successful, but the revolt became the proof or became the what we will say reason to change in the society. A lot of changes happened in the society, in the British administration, which one is beneficial to the Indian people afterward. These are the changes happened after the revolt of 1857. What are they? See, 5 points are here. Company rule came to an end in India, and India came under the rule of the crown. Means company rule means what? These Britishers, they were the traders. They came in India for trading only, not for ruling. But afterward, they started ruling over our country because the kings of our country were not united. They were against each other, and they took the advantage of this situation, and these traders became the rulers afterward. But after this revolt, what happened? The queen, this is the company. East India is a company where like that Jindal company, Adani company, then Reliance company, a lot of company like that. It was one company in England. After, and that company here there they were moving for trade only, and in this way they came to India. So these worker, they are the worker of East India Company, and this East India Company where it was in England, where who was the queen? Queen Elizabeth was the queen at that time. So they were working under the queen. So afterward, this queen had taken the charge of the administration of India in her hand. Now everything queen was handling. Second point, the interference in the internal affairs of the princely states of India was stopped through the subsidiary alliance annexation policy. A lot of policy Britishers puts on Indian, and slowly started interfering in the king's court or in our Indian administration. So that one was stopped. Now prince were free from their clutches. Third point, the British government was compelled to change its policies towards India. British government means England, Queen. Now so many other way, intellectual people also force them, request them the Queen in so many ways. At last there were some changes happened in the policies, Indian policies, uh, by the Britishers. Fourth point, the salary allowances and facilities. Salary to salary, or allowances means extra money. Sometimes they are giving like today's world, some people those who are working in offices, some were getting allowances, means petrol allowance, vehicle allowance, some like that. House is there, home allowance, like that. Allowance means extra money some companies are providing to the employer. It is not necessary to give, it is depend on company to company, varies in different companies. So salary allowances facility given to the Indian soldiers sepoys were increased, means now Britishers, now the queen increased the salary of the Indian soldier, we can say. Fourth, fifth point, the revolt helped in invoking a feeling of nationalism in the people of India. After the revolt, what happened when the people were not successful? But what happened? A lot of Indian people were came to know about this revolt and why this revolt started, what happened, and after getting this circumstance, other Indian people were also inspired for to get the freedom. So like that we can say कि nationalism feeling arose in the mind and heart of the people, and now a lot of more Indian people involved in the struggle of freedom. तो these are the 5 point, that is the effect, means revolt के बाद क्या असर पड़ा हमारे इंडिया में. Now it is finish all the lesson all over finish. Now these 3 questions remain. What were the main reason for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857 CE? So what were the main reason? All the you start from the question. The main reason for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857 CE where, then first page you open, there you will get so many points in brown color written, highlighted words. See, reason for outbreak of the revolt of 1857 CE was, first point, social and religious reason, second, economic reason, third, political reason, fourth, military reason, and fifth, the immediate reason. So these are the points, only you just write and your question is ready, no need to write in detail. Now second question, who were the main leaders in the revolt of 1857? So the main leaders in the revolt of 1857 were, then so many freedom fighters pictures are given, from these you can write and put etc. Now third question, what was the result of the revolt of 1857? What was the result? What was the result is asking here. Result we can say this one, effect and consequence, all the 5 points you write. Now answer in one or two sentence. What was the ratio of the Indian soldiers in the British army in India? 1:6. What was the immediate cause of the revolt of 1857? Enfield, the use of an Enfield rifle, we can say Enfield rifle, which one is which whose cartridge was have to use which cartridge, no, in this way not, you just write the immediate cause of the revolt of 1857 was introduction of Enfield rifle, which one's cartridge was greased with the fat of pig and cows, which one is which was very uh, religious matter people, because Hindu are avoiding pig, Hindus are avoiding cow and Muslims are pig. So like that, or it is given here also, from here also you can write that last reason of the here. Immediate reason, the cartridge was greased with the fat of cows and pig. For the Hindus, the beef, and the Muslim, the pork was prohibited by their religion. So these are the immediate cause. Then, who was the first martyr of the revolt of 1857? Mangal Pandey. Who was the last Mughal emperor of Delhi? Bahadur Shah Zafar. How did Kunwar Singh attain martyrdom? Kunwar Singh in the war or freedom struggle. In from this stanza you can write Kunwar Singh stanza. He fought bravely against the Britishers. During a battle, he got shot in his arm. To stop the poison from spreading into his body, he chopped his hand off from the elbow and offered it to the river Ganga. So in this, up to here, you just write. Then, Who was the trustworthy person of Nana Saheb Tatya Tope? Who took the leadership in the revolt in Kheda district? Kheda district, this one, Garbad Das. Here see this page, first word Garbad Das Patel. Then you arrange, frame the answer yourself. Then 8th question, in which district of Gujarat had Tatya Tope stayed? Here two villages names are given in two stanza. You write Panchmahal. Panchmahal is given. Here see Navsari written, and in this here you will get somewhere here see in this stanza Tatya Tope in December 1858 Tatya Tope stayed with his army in Panchmahal district of Gujarat. Then 9th, which were the centers of the revolt in North Gujarat? North Gujarat, which were the so many centers? So no, Gujarat somewhere one heading stanzas has given. See, from there you write. Here revolt in a of 1857 in Gujarat. So many places names are here. Panchmahal one is given here. Ahmedabad is here. Dahod, Jalod, Godhra. These are the places name only. You just enter. Then fill in the blanks. In the year 1857, Enfield rifle was introduced in the Indian military. The landlord dash was of Jagdishpur took the leadership of the revolt. Who was that landlord of Jagdishpur? You have to find Kunwar Singh, I think. That Kunwar Singh of Jagdishpur. See, wait 1 minute. Kunwar Singh. Next one is fill in the blanks. Third one, Dash was the commander-in-chief of the rebelling army that tried to free Kanpur from British control. Tatya Tope. Fourth, the Queen of Jhansi, Rani Lakshmibai, waged war against Britisher in the revolt. Here fill in the blanks. Dash not given. You do enter the dash yourself. Okay. Now all the chapters finish. Here also 9 chapter also over. Okay, just today I am ending here only. Thank you.